In programming, we have two ways of storing information. We have a variable which can change. Like right here, we changed MPG here to a different to different values. So we can put things in it, we can take things out of it, we can change it. So it's called a variable because it can vary. Now, sometimes in a program, we want to have what are called constants that do not change. So for example, in the, where's it at here? In this program, our sales tax is going to be 0.07, which I think is kind of close to what it is here. I don't remember what it is. But sales tax, in almost every language I've ever used, anytime you put in a constant, you put in capital letters with an underscore in between. And then somebody looking at your code will know that, oh, that's supposed to be a constant. So I have written a program like QuickBooks. And my accounting program refers to the sales tax in 85 places, depending on what I'm calculating. So should I have typed in 0.07 in all those 85 places? Or should I put sales tax in those 85 places and change it once right here? That's what constants are for. Oh, but then the governor decided he wanted to give us a sales tax break. You know, because taxes and the income tax and what you do changes. It's the same with Lori's tips. Her tips right now may be at 7%. Oh, but she needs to make more money. The federal, whatever tipping law changed. So now she has to get 8%. Oh, that's not how you do percent, is it? There, that would be percent. So now she gets more money. Uh-oh, we have a new administration. They don't want to pay workers as much, so they change the tips to 6%, whatever. That way you change it once, it changes everywhere in the program. It's also very descriptive. Sales tax, you know, sales tax, tips means tips. But what if I just have a number out here? What does that number mean? It's what's called a magic number because no one has a clue what it is. In this case, we're pretty close to what it is. And as we go, instead of having 135, we're probably going to turn those into constants eventually, because we could be calculating with those in various places of the program. So right now our programs are short enough that it really doesn't matter. However, we want to be learning these things and be prepared. So if I have an input of the meal is $20 and I want to find out what the sales tax is, I'd multiply it by sales tax, right? And I would have the sales tax. And I'll just put sales tax in lowercase. There. Uh-oh, suddenly the sales tax changed yet again. There. I don't have to go through the program and find every instance of 0 point whatever and change it. I just have to change it here. Now our meal cost, which this would be meal cost, it wouldn't be 0.2. Meal cost would be a variable because that's going to change. You know, everything is going up, so our meal cost has to change. And this is going to be based on the meal. You know, if I buy a burger, it's going to be $15. If I buy a steak, it's going to be $45. So the cost of the meal will change every single time, so that's a variable. And the amount of sales tax will change every single time because that's a variable. This will not change unless we change it up here. So we assign a constant a value so that it does not change. It's like pi in math. Pi is a constant. It's always pi. It's never 4.2 or 1.3. It's always 3.14, and that's as far as I can go. But it's always the same value. So pi is a constant. There's lots of constants in, oh, there's one called Planck's constant that has something to do with stars or physics or something. There's bunches of constants. So anytime you hear the word constant, that means it's always the same. In programming, we can make up our own constants. And one of the constants that there always is everything changes. Especially in IT and computer science and cybersecurity or whatever. Everything changes all the time. All right. Oh, dollars. Let's print out some dollars. So we have done printing. Let's print out, I need a meal cost, don't I? I'm just gonna type in a hard coded is what I call this. Sometimes when you're testing a program, you just want to put in some numbers to see if the calculation works. And then you change it to an input statement. All right, so if we want to print out, we would do our normal F string business, which is going to be normal as we go. And I want to print out the sales tax. And I want sales tax to display only with 2 decimal places, right? That'll display it with 2 decimal places. You don't put the $sign in here. The $sign is just a string. Now it's money. There it is, $1.07. Oh, this is not supposed to be 0.02, is it? Period, and then comma, or a comma period. I don't remember which one it is.
I think it's comma period.
Yeah, I think that's right. Comma for the thousands, period for the decimal points, because that was not right. I had it wrong. Oh, yeah, let's keep going. No, it still didn't do it right. What am I doing wrong here, Owen?
Do you have a variable for meal cost?
20. It should be displaying. I think we have our commas in the wrong place. Let's see what it's supposed to be because it's right here. Comma period to F.
Oh,
Yeah, that's why you copy and paste it, because if you don't, you end up getting it wrong, or you put it in your notes. Because it's easy to miss one little thing here, and this is almost always going to be the same. If we use floats, we're going to have a comma period. There, 170. And I have a $sign in front of it. So to change something from regular decimal formatting to currency, we add a $sign in front of it and make sure we have 2 decimal places for dollars. That gives us $1.70. That's the stuff that's new in that one. Yep, that's it. Other than we have some different types of calculations. All right.